What's going on, guys? NoSlack Novak here with another episode of Motorsport Manager. We're following NoSlack Racing, who right now are in the middle of their third season, and they're doing pretty damn well. If we look at standings, we'll see that we're third actually right now in the team standings, and we have a vote upcoming here. So let's go ahead and simulate to that real quick. Not quite sure what we're voting on. Looks like equality for maybe a part. Let's go ahead and go check it out. So equality-focused merit payments. Interesting. There's absolutely no difference in prize money awarded to the top and bottom teams. All teams are rewarded equally for their performance over the course of the season. That's interesting. Given the fact that even if we don't get promoted this year, next year we will be one of the top teams in the European Racing Series. So I definitely don't think we want to do that. This rule will not benefit highly ranked teams such as Garuda, NoSlack Racing, and Silver Racing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have to vote against this. And as a matter of fact, right now it looks like we have 2 votes against, 3 votes for, and then 5 are currently undecided. So I'm not too confident about that. It will benefit 4 teams. And it will only hinder 3. So I'm thinking they're probably going to lean a little bit more towards voting for it. So I'm going to use both of my votes here, and I'm going to vote against it. And let's go ahead and continue. And let's see where we end up with this. So far we have 3 votes against, 4 votes against. Oh, 5, nice. He used his extra points too. 6 now, beautiful. Abstain. So it looks like we're going to win. 7-1, 7-3, 7-4, and 7-6. Beautiful. 2 different teams used both of their votes. Looks like 4 teams had 2 vote powers. So it's a really good thing that we used both of our votes. Rejected. 7 votes against, 6 votes for, 1 abstaining. So we ended up winning that one. Very happy with that, just because, like I said, even if we do remain in the European Racing Series, next season we will be one of the best teams. So we want to be paid like one of the best teams, right? Let's go ahead and simulate a little bit more. And you know what, real quick, let's go ahead and check out our car too. We are improving the performance of the engine, which both of these parts, or all 4 of these parts, are going to be done completely 100% upgraded 2 weeks after the race. So that, you know what, for this race, they'll still be better than they were for last race, so that's good. And then our reliability for these parts is still in the 80s, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with increasing the performance faster than the reliability. That being said, let's go ahead and continue simulating. We're going to have a World Motorsport race coming up here pretty soon. And here we go. Let's check out the results for that. They're doing a 16 race season. That's crazy. I can't imagine doing 16 races, especially if we're losing $2 million a race, right? Anyways, that being said, let's continue simulating financial management. NoSlack, I'm extremely concerned about the status of the team's finances. You keep telling me this like every single race, man. Thomas, chill out. This is a long way to go to the end of the season. Coffers aren't looking healthy. I know this. You need to make the money last. I hope this won't impact your performance in the final few races. I don't see how it would. But, you know what, real quick, you do have me thinking. Let's go here. We can't request additional funds because he's already given us more money. But what we can do is I'm thinking we could probably adjust the next year's car thing here. Set budget. We can't lower that? Oh, no. I wish, and there should be a way we could do this. Finances, set budget of next year's. Oh, okay, so we can change it. We can go cheap, medium, or fat stacks. We're going to go ahead and we're going to select cheap, so that's going to end up costing us $500. So we'll be saving $200,000 every race. Which, I mean, not to, you know, that's going to save us, what, $1.2 million over the rest of the season. So that's a little bit of a savings. That's not bad. All right, well, cost per race now is 1.8 instead of 2.8. Or, sorry, 1.8 instead of 2.056. So, I mean, a little bit of savings there. Let's go ahead and continue on, and we're going to travel to the Ardennes. And it looks like our forecasting center is done too, actually. Right? Done. Beautiful. We can use the forecasting center. Where is it? Where, oh where is our forecasting center? Upgrade buildings. We can upgrade the forecasting center, which is going to cost 17 freaking million. Or sorry, 7 million, but we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. If we do upgrade it, it'll forecast improvements, will be 2 out of 3, whatever that means. But, yeah. Let's see where we rank, new buildings. I want to see the team rank. Where are we at? Headquarters. Here we are. We're still pretty crappy. 7th out of 10. Okay, well, you know what? We need to focus. I think we're not going to build anything next season. Probably we'll just use that money to pour it into the car, which is probably what we should have done this year. I'm thinking we should have saved that 5, 6, or 7 million or whatever it was to build a forecasting center and just poured that more into the actual car parts. But you know what? Nothing we can do about that now. Let's go ahead and just travel to the race. Like I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and select this Nippon sponsor. We're going to do 10th or above. It's almost a guaranteed $400,000. We don't need to fit the parts. We already have everything that we want. And let's go ahead and go. Okay, so here we are, Ardennes. Oh man, let's check out the weather real quick. Colder day, no rain in sight. We're going to go ahead and select Laura and Falco. Looks like Laura is still injured, which is pretty disappointing, but oh well, nothing we can do about that. We're definitely not going to use our reserve driver. Let's go ahead and adjust this. Get it right on the edge where we like it. And alright, I'm liking it. Let's go with that right there. Tire choice, we're going to go with the regular soft tires. Confirm that. We'll change the setup for Falco as well. Let's go ahead and move that more towards high downforce. Handling will go towards understeer. And then the speed balance, we can go ahead and push that more towards acceleration. Tire choice, again with the softs. And let's go ahead and go. Take practice. Send you out. Bam, bam, bam. Send you out as well. And let's go ahead and bring you right back in. Okay, so here we go. Falco's in. He's only at 50% optimum balance, so not good at all. Handling is solid though. But we definitely need to move the downforce quite a bit. Let's go ahead and do something like that. And then the handling we'll have to bring back to right around where it was. We'll do probably something like that. And then the speed balance has to get a major adjustment as well. I'm thinking let's go ahead and do something like... Let's do something like that. Send you back out. Let's check out Laura's. Laura's so much better than Faith was last year, huh? 83%, not bad. Laura had the better, or sorry, Faith had the better, like knowledge where she could give us feedback a lot better than Laura. But Laura is so much better of a driver. Absolutely, it's not even close. Now let's go ahead and do a minor adjustment on the downforce. Handling, we're gonna move quite a bit, and then the speed balance, we also want to move quite a bit there. Let's go ahead and send them back out. They're gonna do their one more lap. We're gonna bring them back in. Alright, so Laura's definitely looking better now. She's got 2 greats. She's at 96%. We are really close to having her with optimal setup. 2 greats and the excellent. So the speed balance, we are not going to touch. Downforce, I'm thinking let's go ahead and move that just ever so slightly. Handling, we're going to want to do a little bit of the same. And then the speed balance, we really want to try to keep that where it is. Making a little bit of an adjustment there for both of those. So naturally, it's going to move the speed balance slightly. But I'm thinking we're going to go ahead, we're going to stick with that, and then we'll just have you do the 6-lap stint. And we'll probably give you a new set of soft tires, and we'll just keep you out there for the rest of the practice session. That being said, let's check out Falco's setup. He should be in the high 80s or maybe 90s as well. So he's actually in the low 80s. I was wrong there. 2 greats. Oh, that's why. He had a poor. Okay. We can work with that. So we're great on the downforce. Let's go ahead, let's move that over ever so slightly there. The handling will probably do the same. Let's try something like that. And then the speed balance, we need to move you further to the right. So let's do something like that. And then the handling, are we good? I'm thinking we are. Yeah, I like this setup. Let's go ahead and have you, you know what, we're only going to have you do the 1 lap again. So let's see, Falco, you're going to be coming in after you go out, right after you go out. And then Laura is actually going to be finishing out the rest of the 7 minutes practice session. Hopefully she can get a lot of setup knowledge too. That would be excellent, because she does learn it a little bit slower than Falco does. So even though Falco's going to come in for 1 more tuning session, he's probably still going to end up with more knowledge unlocked. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have with Falco. He actually looked like it went the wrong direction, probably. Definitely went up to 8. Okay, it went up 7%, but we were at great, poor. Now we're great, good, okay. So we need to go back where we were with the handling. So handling needs to get moved, ever so slightly. We'll do something like that. I'm thinking we'll probably move it a little bit more as well. Downforce, let's see what we did there. Still great. Let's try to move that a little bit more. Just try to get that into the amazing. And then the speed balance, let's see, we were very poor, okay. So we're going in the right direction there. So speed balance, let's try to move you even further. We'll do something like that. That should be a better setup there. You know what, let's actually bump that 1 more time. Then the handling, we'll try to bring you back a little bit. Oh, nope, it's messing with the speed balance a little too much. Alright, we're going to have you finish out the rest of the practice session. 6 laps, we'll give you a fresh set of tires. And we'll go ahead and we'll have these guys just go. Bam, good. Let's see what they got. Laura, how are you looking? This is probably going to be your first full lap, right? Are you in the top 5 at least? Come on, you got to be in the top 5. Even with a messed up neck. Come on, girl. Ninth. Okay, a little disappointing there, but you know what? Let's see what you do on this next lap. And then Falco, he's going to be doing a little lap here soon as well. I want to follow Laura, though. I really want to see her improve on that 9th place practice session. She's got the engine for it. Her engine is up to the task. I'm thinking we might want to switch our brakes over to her too, though, because Falco does have the better brakes. So maybe next race we'll actually have her using those better. Look at that, bam, 3rd, beautiful, beautiful. I knew you could do it. You're better than a 9th place driver. Come on. And let's see what Falco's got in him right now. 7th, okay, not bad, but you know what? 1 more lap. Let's try to improve you. 3rd, let's do top 5 for both of our drivers, right? Laura's in 3rd. Falco, I want you to finish at least 5th. Preferably 4th or better, but you know, I'll take 5th. Let's see what you can do. You've got a faster time than you did last time. Definitely faster. Let's see here. 7th, still 7th. Okay, he improved on the first 2 sectors of the lap, but overall, I mean, he might have improved his time, but not enough to jump up into 6th. So it looks like we're going to be 3rd and 7th with the practice times. Not bad. Not bad. We can work with that. Okay, here we go, guys. We need to finish 10th or above, get this $400,000. As we know, we're already saving $200,000 on the next year's car that's coming out of this year's budget. So that's $200,000 we're saving there. If we get this $400,000, that'll be a $600,000 profit that we're at least not losing. Now, that being said, let's go ahead and do their practice knowledge setup. Oh, higher engine modes no longer impact condition. That is awesome. Wow, that is super important. Holy crap. We're going to do race trim. Higher engine modes no longer impact condition. Hell yeah, we're doing that. Are you kidding me? That's huge. We can run Laura on overtake the entire freaking race and it's not going to mess with her engine or her car parts. That's freaking awesome. Hell yeah. Race trim. And I think we're going to do the performance increase as opposed to the wear. So, man, Laura, hell yeah, we're going to run her on freaking overtake the entire damn time. Now, let's go ahead and go into the setup. We're going to go into the 96%, clearly, right? 96% is better than 95%. Tire choice, we're going to go ahead, we're going to give her probably the softs. Yep, let's go ahead and do the softs. It is 15, yeah, definitely, we'll do that. 22 laps. Yep. I'm gonna go with that. 9 laps worth of fuel. Okay, just gotta time our race to fit that. Now, 93%. We have no excellence, which is a little disappointing, but 3 greats isn't horrible. 93%. We're gonna use that setup there. Tire choice. We're gonna go with the softs as well as the 9 laps worth of fuel. You know what? Yeah, he's got the bonus with that too. That's what we're going to go with. I'm not going to doubt myself. So, let's go with attack and overtake. Attack and overtake. And I think we're going to keep Laura on overtake the entire race, right? Just because it has no impact on her her car parts. Let's go. Let's do it. 18th for Laura and 12th for Falco. I really hate seeing Laura start so far back, but you know what? I mean, nothing we can do about it, right? Good drivers have to start at the back of the pack. Let's go ahead and speed up time. 13th and 17th right now at the very early stages of the race. And let's see. Can they kind of do a little bit of catch up here? 15th and 17th. 14th, 13th. Okay, oh, Falco is definitely kind of moving up and down real quick. Up and down real quick. Now, I do want to mess with the tire temperatures a little bit because they're already getting a little hot. We're going to go ahead and lower those to neutral. And then we're going to keep her on the extreme, on the overtake on the strategy. And then we're going to lower Falco. I think we're going to move him down to high because he doesn't have that same perk that Laura does. 16th and 17th for Falco and Laura. Ooh, Laura's dropping down. She's 19th now. Come on, Laura. We need you to pick it up. Alright, 17th, 18th, 17th are kind of trading off a little bit back and forth. Just going to really wait until some of these cars hit into pit. They're probably going to pit, I'm guessing, here in the next, 6 laps or so. Well, clearly, right, because these cars really only have 6 laps worth of fuel left, too. So, 17th for Laura, 20th for Falco. Falco is all the way at the back of the pack. Let's make sure that Laura's condition isn't like dropping drastically. It is not, so good. We can keep her on the overtake strategy. Let's check out Falco real quick too. Yep, still in the 70s and 80s, not bad. 17th for Laura, 19th for Falco. Let's follow Laura a little bit more. Ooh, she just got passed up, and she did the passing right back. Oh, come on, Laura. There we go. Come on, fight. Oh, Falco, yeah, with a nice little overtake there. Actually, looked like he overtook his teammate for a little bit. 16th and 17th now for NoSlack Racing. Come on, guys. 3 laps worth of fuel left for Laura. Falco's still got the 4.3 just because he's not running on the overtake mode. And I'm guessing the top, 8, 9 drivers are all going to have to pit here in the next lap or two. Come on. One more lap. Just do one more lap. I really want some of these guys to pit. Falco, oh man. Okay, so Laura, she's got the 1.8 laps worth of fuel left, so she's going to have to pit here soon, and that's because she's on that overtake strategy. We're going to give her the softs. We're going to fill her up with as much fuel as we possibly can. Part condition is looking fine. Pit strategy, we're going to stick with the balanced, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to schedule that. So that's when the strategy might actually not be working in our favor, just because it is using up her fuel pretty dang quickly. Falco, he's going to be able to go another 2 laps. Alright, this is going to be interesting. We will see what happens with Laura. And I'm thinking, let's just keep that strategy, the overtake strategy, on. We do have, what, 15 laps? 15, 16 laps left? I'm thinking she'll be okay. She'll do one more pit, and even with the overtake, she'll be okay. Now, Falco over here, his tires are burning up. And he's got 1.3 laps worth of fuel left there, so let's have him pit. Where's he at? Yeah, he just passed up. Let's go ahead and lower him down to medium, and we're gonna have him pit. We're gonna give him the softs. I'm thinking maybe we should just do the super softs. You know, let's try a set of super softs. We'll give him 8 laps worth of fuel. Park condition looking good there. Pit strategy will stay on balanced, and let's go ahead and do that. Oh, this is going to be interesting. 14th and 20th now for Falco and Laura. Laura has a ton of catching up to do, but that's because she already went into the pits. Everybody else is going to have to pit again, so she'll be able to do a little bit of catching up time-wise there. I don't know how much time she's going to be able to catch up or how many positions she's going to be able to catch up, but she'll definitely be able to catch up time-wise. Now, it looks like a bunch of cars are pitting at the exact same time. So Laura just jumped up to 8th. She went from 20th to 8th in a matter of 3 seconds. So Laura's 8th, Falco is 15th now, which Laura is in the sponsor's objective right now, which is excellent. Let's go ahead and let's follow Laura a little bit more. Her tires were looking okay, a little bit toasty. I wish we could see what the other guys are doing with their tires. I'm thinking let's go ahead and let's have her conserve her tires a little bit. We're going to keep her on the overtake strategy though. She is in 5th. Falco is in 15th. His tires are probably... Let's go ahead and lower his tires as well. Just want to get that temperature down a little bit. Faith is still in 5th. Okay, Falco dropped down to 17th. Let's see what we can do here. Laura, can you pass up 4th? I would love for you to pass up 4th. And then who are the 2 drivers? I wish I paid a little bit more attention to the driver standings just to kind of see where they are. And Laura just lost a spot too. Just to see where they are relative to our drivers during the race. Laura is still in 6th, battling for 5th though. Falco is still in 17th. His tires are going down in temperature, which is excellent, what we want to see. He's going to be out there for a little bit longer. We do have 10 laps remaining, and I want to say we can hold 9 laps worth of fuel. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have our drivers pit here very soon. We are following Laura. We're going to actually have her pit. Let's go ahead and lower her strategy. She's going to go down to just a medium strategy, and that's just to conserve fuel. And then once she passes pit lane here, we're going to go ahead. We're going to schedule her to pit. We're going to give her the soft tires. We're going to give her the 9 laps worth of fuel that she's going to need. Park conditions are looking solid. Pit strategy, we'll do the balanced. Let's see, that's 12 seconds, 10 seconds. We're just going to go ahead and do the balanced. So let's do that. And then after she pits, we're going to go ahead and schedule Falco to pit. Hopefully Laura here can maintain 6th place and do a little bit of catching up too, even though 10th place is all we're really shooting for as far as the sponsor's objective. But we still want NoSlack Racing to finish in the top, top 2 or 3 teams. I'm kind of thinking we don't want to finish first, just because I don't think we can handle the Asia Pacific Super Cup. But we will see. Laura just pitted. She went from 6th down to 20th. Which is, wow, that's pretty bad. Now I'm thinking let's go ahead and schedule Falco to pit. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's go ahead and raise his driving style and go to overtake. Let's check out his car parts. 40% on the worst one. And we're going to go ahead and kind of be a little greedy here. We'll go to high. We'll have him do 1 or 2 more laps, and then we'll have him go out. Let's follow Falco a little bit closer. We'll have him do this 1 last lap and then pit. Okay, so now we're going to schedule him to pit. We're going to give him the softs. We'll give him 8 laps worth of fuel. And actually we'll do the 9. That's only going to add 1 second. We'll do the 9. We'll do park condition. He's looking fine. Pit strategy is going to be good. We'll go ahead and schedule that, and we can run him kind of a little bit more aggressively because he'll have a little bit more fuel towards the end of the race. Laura here, however, should do pretty much what she did last time. Go from 20th to hopefully like 5th or 6th, because all those cars ahead of her are going to have to pit 1 more time. Without a doubt. There's no way they can do 7 more laps without pitting. And we can already see the 3rd place driver, 4th place driver now is pitting. 5th place as well. So Laura is in 20th, but a lot of people are going to be pitting right now. Laura just jumped up to 12th, which is excellent. 12th, 11th, she's kind of fighting there. Falco is in 16th. Let's go ahead and raise her driving style a little bit. She's got the excess fuel. We have 6 laps left. We're going to keep her on the medium strategy for the engine, just because we don't want to waste her fuel. We can do that on the final lap. So Laura is 11th. Let's follow her. She is 6 seconds. She's currently 6 seconds behind 10th place. However, she just jumped up in the 7th. 6th now because of all the cars that were in pit lane. So 6th place. She is comfortably in the sponsor's objective, which is super important. Falco is now 14th. He went into the pit lane. He got new tires. He got more fuel. He's looking good there. If we can finish 6th and 14th, you know what? Falco needs to pick it up. I'm not happy with Falco's performance this season. I mean, 14th, that's a little disappointing. Granted, he does have the worst car parts. When I say worse, I don't mean they're like super bad. They're not as good as Laura's. But you know what? She won the freaking division last year. She won the championship for the European Racing Series. So we're gonna kind of favor her a little bit, because we know we know she can perform. Falco, come on, buddy. I need you to do a little bit of catching up. Laura's looking good. She's still in 6th. Her tires are fine. She's going to be able to make it, no problem. Fuel, she should be okay as well. We won't push her until a little bit later. She just got passed up, though. That is disappointing. Laura, I need you to do a little bit of passing up yourself. Falco's in 15th. He is running the soft tires. 1 second behind 14th, though. 5 seconds behind 13th for Falco. Laura, 7th, not good enough. Come on, girl, pick it up. Okay, let's lower her tire strategy just because they're getting a little too warm for us. Don't let them pass you up. No. That's not good enough, Laura. Come on, don't let them pass you up. Dembele and Sabato, you got to catch up to them, girl. Come on. They are running the super softs, though, so they do have a little bit of a speed boost. Falco is in 15th. Laura's in 8th. You know, as long as Laura finishes in the top 10, though, I'm going to be happy with that. I want that $400,000. Uh-oh. Does the engine readout seem weird to you guys? Let's check it out. Park condition. Engine's already in the red. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. There's only 2 laps remaining. You know what? Sorry, dude, but I think you're just gonna have to finish the race with the crappy engine. We're not gonna pitch you with 2 laps to go. We will lower the strategy, though. We'll give you that, and we'll even lower the driving style there. For you, Laura, you are on not the final lap. You are now on the final lap. Let's go ahead. Let's bump you up to high engine mode. Shouldn't hurt her too much. Hopefully she'll be able to catch up 7th place, which is 3 seconds ahead of her. Come on. Where's she at? 8th place, right there. Let's go ahead and bump it up all the way to overtake. Let's see what you can do. Come on. Not gonna catch up to 7th, but already gonna finish 8th. That's okay. Let's check out what Falco's doing over here. He's in 14th. He finished already. So he finished 14th. He had the little engine failure there, which even if he didn't have it, I don't think he would have finished better than 14th. 8th and 14th. Little disappointed with that finish overall, team-wise. You know, standings and all that stuff. I feel like we could have done better. I'm glad that we jumped down to that 10th place sponsors objective bonus. No scrutineering, as always. I don't like those illegal parts until the end of the season. Laura is, she finished, let's see. She finished 8th. Anybody? Nobody got caught with illegal parts. We got the sponsors objective, which is good. Laura maintained her position as the 3rd best driver so far. And then Falco, he actually dropped down from 9th down to 10th. He's only 1 point behind, but he's also only 1 point ahead of Sarah Thomas from Archer BMR. Let's go ahead and check out the team standings. We are still in 3rd, pretty comfortably, 14 points ahead. However, Eastwood Motorsport is 18 points ahead of us for 2nd place. You know what? I'll be happy with third. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Third place overall team standings is not bad, especially seeing as how our chairman expects us to finish 7th. So, there's that. All right, so here we are in the team report, the post-race team report, and Laura went up 3%. Now, Falco went down -9. His morale took a big hit, and I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if it's because of the finishing position or the fact that he dropped down to 10th in the driver standings, but he took a hit morale-wise, and I really don't know why. Now, the chairman's happiness went up +12, which is excellent. He's at 97. Our marketability went up just a little bit. Expected results, 7th. We came in 6th. Let's go ahead and continue on. We lost 1.5 million, which is so much better than the 2.1 that we have been losing the last few races. So we're sitting at 2.1 million. Okay, well, all right. 2.1 million for the rest of the season. Let's see. Sponsorships, we won't have anything expiring until after the next race. Let's go ahead and simulate just 1 or 2 days. We'll respond to this interview request. Falco Engelhart ran straight into the back. Oh, that's why. Who told us that Engelhart shouldn't be allowed to race after that? He's an idiot. What do you think? I'm thinking Cavalcanti is the idiot. She should get out of the way. Yeah, her morale went down. No, it didn't. She just won't discuss terms with us, which is fine. We don't want her anyways. Right? We have 13 new scouting reports too, which is excellent in case we need to replace one of these drivers during the off season. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue. We'll do 1 day worth of simulation. We'll have our car's repairs finished here. And let's see what we've got working for us. 17 days before the race, all these parts are going to be completely topped out, which is excellent. We could actually do something like this and actually speed it up a little bit. As well as improve the reliability here quite a bit. What I think we're going to want to do, let's go ahead and do that. So all these are still going to be done 1 day before the race. And then these parts over here are actually going to be done 8 days before the race, and then we can replace these 4 with 4 new ones and improve the reliability on those. So I think that's what we're going to do there. Let's go ahead and simulate just a little bit more. And overall, let's check out the standings. So we're still in 3rd place. We have 0 wins, but we are pretty much the highest ranked team that has no wins, which is both good and bad. It just means that overall we're doing pretty well. Consistently, we're doing pretty well. Just not finishing on the podium, which is a little disappointing. Driver standings, Laura is 3rd, which is really nice to see. And then I think, given that fact, I'm thinking we probably are going to give her the breaks as well. Now, we do have 2.1. We still have 5 races to go. So 5 races, if we continue, I'm a little surprised that didn't get updated there. We only lost 1.5. If we continue to lose 1.5 for 5 races, that's going to cost us 7.5 mil, which will then put at negative 5.4. I want to say it's going to be negative 5.4, which with the sponsorships and everything, hopefully we'll be able to make that up. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode of NoSlack Racing in Motorsport Manager. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you guys on another video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.